I finally fixed it. Anyhow, let's listen to this, because this... Lee, I respect you. But there are some mad L's in this fucking clip.
My name's so far.
Yes, I'll give you Yaya.
I got Scholes, Gerrard, Lampard.
So Scholes, I did not watch his prime. I watched the end of his career. I won't comment. Did he say Gerrard?
My name's so far.
Yes, I'll give you Yaya.
I got Scholes, Gerrard, Lampard.
Gerrard is fucking... Gerrard and Lampard, yeah? And I've watched this clip before, but I don't remember all the players he lists. I believe he says Pogba, but we'll get there when we get there. Gerrard and Lampard are the most overrated players in the modern football era. If they were not English, people would not be talking about them anymore. They were not bad, but bruv, I don't get what Lee Gunner rates players on. Lampard's first touch was worse than De Bruyne. Like, what are we doing here? Lee Gunner rates players based on technical ability, but Lampard's technical ability was arguably worse than De Bruyne. De Bruyne's passing is million years clear. De Bruyne is maybe not a better finisher, because Lampard has like some insane goals, but it's a more consistent finisher at the very least. De Bruyne is better defensively. What is Lampard against De Bruyne? And Lampard is player of Gerrard. Let's not put Gerrard in a top 50 Premier League midfielder debate, please. He's Gerrard's most overrated midfielder ever. Fucking dog shit player. But he's got fancy technical ability, so people rate him.
Hard.
Fucking bullshit.
Yeah, Cesc. Let me name the...
Cesc Fabregas is... I like Cesc Fabregas, but it's like... You know what Cesc Fabregas is? He's kind of like Bernardo Silva. Like, he brings the team control. But other than that, he does fuck all. Like, let's be honest. Is he the guy who plays the ball before the goal? Is he defending like mad? Is he mad physical? Is he getting GA? Not really. I like Cesc. But saying that Cesc is better than De Bruyne is wild.
20 and then cuss me after. Right? So Scholes, Gerrard, Lampard, Cesc, Yaya Toure.
Yaya Toure was not better than Bruyne. The only thing Yaya Toure was better at was technical ability. And then Lee Gunner says, well, footballer. Football is played 11-a-side. So in 11-a-side football, De Bruyne is better, more impactful than Yaya Toure. So if we're talking footballer, De Bruyne is better. Okay, better technical ability, definitely Yaya Toure. But overall, no. It's ridiculous to say that.
Zola, Bergkamp.
Not watched Zola or Bergkamp, so I can't comment.
Because they're like not strikers. They're number...
Well, they are strikers. Come on, they are strikers. Every statistic you look up, it's less than a strikers. Like, you don't need to watch a player to know. Oh, they're listed as a striker. Like, come on.
Roy Keane, Vieira.
Sorry, did I say Roy Keane? Sorry, I need to rewind.
They're like not strikers. They're number 10s. Roy Keane, Vieira.
I mean, they're technically... They are midfielders, but they're defensive midfielders. Like, I know defensive midfielder didn't exist in 4-4-2 era, it was like box to box, but... Again, I've not watched these players in their prime, so I can't really comment.
Vieira. Yeah, so there's fucking 9 straight away, bruv. Yeah.
Wait.
Kante's better than him.
I need to do this League Gunner stuff for clickbait now.
Yeah, Kante's better than him. Bro, Paul...
But by what metric is Kante better? Technical ability? Okay. And don't get me wrong, Kante is a baller. But he's... to compare him to De Bruyne is... He's not. He's just not. He has his games, yeah. Kante has his games, but he just fucking dominates. And he's unreal in those games. But bro... Kai Havertz has had really good games. You're gonna rate Kai Havertz on that now? And I'm not saying Kanté is like Kai Havertz level, but I don't understand the criteria Lee uses to rate players. Because if it's technical ability, then De Bruyne is better than Lampard. If it's passing, De Bruyne is better than all of the players he's listed so far that I've watched. Like Scholes and stuff, I ain't watched them, but of the ones that I watched, De Bruyne is better than all of them, passing-wise. Is it finishing? Well, De Bruyne has the most goals of anyone on this list, so De Bruyne is better. I don't get it. I don't get it. Is it a combination of all of them? Because then De Bruyne should still be better than all of them that he's listed, like that, again, that I've watched. I don't get it.
Person's better than him. Thank you, chat. Makaleli,
Did he say Merson? Makaleli?
there's 12. Yeah, Pogba's better than him.
Yeah, Pogba. I told you guys earlier, he said Pogba. By what metric? By what metric is Pogba better? Like Liga does this sometimes as well. Trophies. Trophies. He's got more trophies than all of the players he's listed here, again, that I have watched. Roy Keane has more trophies probably, and so does Scholes. I can't be bothered to look it up. They probably have like 10 league titles each. But like, if we go by trophies, Bruyne has more trophies than these guys as well. What is League Gunner's criteria? I don't understand. I really do not understand what this guy's criteria is to rate players. I don't want to call it rage bait, but that's what it looks like.
There's 13. Beckham was better than him. 14. Bro, I can keep going. Do you want me to keep...
Again, I've not watched Beckham, so I don't know. Isn't Beckham a winger, though?
Keep going. King Clancy.
Yep. King Clancy is not bad. Oh my days. Brother, I don't need to watch King Clancy to know that he is not better than Man City. I have talked to every old Man City fan on the fucking planet. King Clancy is not better than De Bruyne. I don't need to watch King Clancy to know that. You know how I know that? Because all the old folk that did watch King Clancy are saying Colin Bell or De Bruyne is the Man City GOAT. So don't give me King Clancy, bro. No. I know my own club. I don't know Arsenal as well, and I don't know Tottenham as well, but I know King Clancy is not better than De Bruyne. That's waffling.
Yeah, although that weren't... Yeah, McManaman was a winger, really. McManaman was a ringer. Yeah, Bernardo Silva's better than him.
Why? Why is Bernardo Silva better than De Bruyne? What is he better in? Controlling our game? No, he's not. De Bruyne controls the game, or used to control games. Passing? No. Finishing? No. Trophies? They've got the same trophies. De Bruyne has more, actually. But what's he better in? Versatility? No, because De Bruyne played central midfield, attacking midfield, false 9, left wing, right wing. He's played everywhere. They've both got the same amount of versatility. I'd argue De Bruyne a bit more.
Yeah.
Because Bernardo Silva has like played as like right back and stuff, but and like right wing and stuff, but I'd argue that De Bruyne is a bit more versatile and a bit better if you put him outside of his natural position.
Yeah. Ballack was better than him. Makaleli was better than him. Michael Essing's better than him.
That's Makaleli twice. You said Makaleli twice, bro.
Bro, I can keep going. Man said waffling, bro. Unless you see it, shut up. How about...
Well, I disagree with every player so far that I have seen that you listed, so...
that? You never watched Gaza, bruv. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Gaza, I've never watched him, so if you put him in the list, which you haven't, by the way, bad enough, but...
Xavi Alonso's better than him. Thank you.
Alonso was close.
Rodri's better than him. There's 20. Thank you.
Rodri? No. Wait, who did he say before now?
Xavi Alonso's better than him. Thank you.
Xabi Alonso? No. I can see it, but no. For me personally, I think De Bruyne is better. But Xabi Alonso and Rodri are the only two there that have an argument. The only two that I have watched. Again, that I have watched. Essien, Vieira, I didn't watch these players. In their prime, at least. But Players that he has listed like Lampard, Gerrard, that I have watched, Pogba, Silva. Come on. I don't want to call this rage bait, you know. I don't want to say that Lee Gunnar is just rage baiting for the clicks and views, because I do like him. I watch some of his videos and stuff. What's metrics, bro? I have nothing to say, to be honest. Called Kante better than De Bruyne, I'm not for words. Don't want to call it rage bait, because I like Lee. But what is this? Kante better than De Bruyne. Oh, because he has one good game, and then he stinks out for 5 games? Really? Tell me right now, would you rather have Prime De Bruyne or Prime Kante at Arsenal? Right now, Lee. Who is winning you a trophy? Prime De Bruyne or Prime Kante? It's De Bruyne. Because De Bruyne wins you games. Kante controls you games, okay, all nice and well. But football isn't about control. This is the thing that drives me mad. And people discredit, finishing. It's the most important skill in football. But an outfield player. Goalkeepers are rated completely separately. Goalkeepers, by the way, most important position in football. They should have their entire own award and stuff. They should not be allowed to participate in Ballon d'Or. Because when they are allowed, Courtois should have won Ballon d'Or instead of Benzema. People talk about, oh, Benzema goals. His goals mean nothing if Courtois does make all those saves. Does it now? Any Lewandowski instead of Benzema makes the same goal stats season. Courtois, any goalkeeper but Courtois doesn't make the saves in the final, doesn't make the saves in the semi-final. So when people talk about, oh, but Benzema, this is the thing, people they don't rate goalkeepers, which I fucking hate. Goalkeepers, most important position in sport. Which is why they need to be disqualified from Ballon d'Or and given their entire own award. But that's bad for money, so they won't do that. But back to subject, because that's completely off subject. What do you rate players on? Because if this is not pure rage bait, what do you rate players on? Concisely. Not football ability. What does football ability mean? Is it technical ability? Is it first touch? De Bruyne's first touch is better than Lampard, so... what is it on? Is it on amount of trophies bottled? Gerrard takes the fucking top if it's trophies bottled. Thank you for that league title in 2014, Gerrard. That was easy peasy. All we had to do is wait for you to give it to us. And they might as well have... you know what they needed to do? They needed to have Gerrard give us the fucking medals. Because that's pretty much what he did. When he fucking slept on that ball. Well, he didn't have to, but you get what I'm saying. These players, I don't get the metrics. And by the way, all of the players, English players that he listed, flopped internationally. Meanwhile, De Bruyne guided us in 2014 World Cup, guided us in 2018 World Cup, and then he was not great into round of, in the playoff for the third spot. But who cares about third spot? He guided us against France, but Lukaku and Hazard, they were jacking off all game. But Hazard is a fancy trick guy, so he's good. De Bruyne has been our best player. 2020 Euros, we win that if De Bruyne doesn't get injured. We were dominating Italy. De Bruyne gets injured, we're fucked. Then, because De Bruyne was playing on an injury, he had torn his hamstring, I believe. Correct me if I'm mistaken. Was it his hamstring or was it a ligament? I can't remember what the issue was, but he was injured. Bruyne, Champions League final, by the way, came off injured. Man City wins that if De Bruyne isn't injured. And if Rodri is playing, what the fuck is Pep doing? That's also besides the point. It's big moments. I don't get it. De Bruyne has more passing ability, more finishing, equal levels of control, very good defensive work rate and stuff. Big moments galore, compared to all these other players. By what metric? Honestly, I'm lost. I'm lost by people who make this art. And they always use some vague term. Better footballer. That means fuck all. That means fuck all, doesn't it? Oh, but the football was played in 7 aside, 5 aside. Well, it's not. It's played 11 aside. Which is why Erling Haaland is a better footballer. Is better footballer than Harry Kane. But Haaland in a 5 aside, well, it's not played in 5 aside, is it? It's played in 11 aside. And you put Erling Haaland in a team, that team gets better. You put Harry Kane in a team, he matches the level of the team. Because of the playing style, because of he doesn't finish as well as Haaland. Objectively speaking, you swap Kane now for Haaland and have Haaland at Bayern München. Bayern München have already won the title at this point if they had Haaland instead of Kane. But he's not as good technically wise, and so, he isn't. But footballer, if you actually look at the word footballer, Haaland elevates teams. Kane does not. So Haaland is better as a footballer. What are we doing? Anyhow. And at least Kane is debatable. At least you can say Kane carried Tottenham. So maybe that's a bad comparison. At least Kane, you can say, oh, he carried Tottenham. Maybe if Kane in his prime, but sure, you can argue that. I disagree, but you can argue that. You cannot argue that Cesc Fabregas, he said Cesc Fabregas. You can't argue with me that Cesc Fabregas is better than the Bruyne. No, and I watched Cesc Fabregas, by the way, before you say, oh, if you didn't watch it, shut up. Bruh. I didn't watch Scholes, and I'm shutting up about Scholes. I didn't watch him in his prime. But all the players I have watched, and this is nonsense. Anyhow, I've been waffling for a while now. Chat is dead. This stream fucking died, bro. This stream fucking died. Hey, actually, there's still quite a few people watching. Say something in chat, bro. Don't be shy. Anyhow, thank you guys for checking in. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next one. Bye.